So welcome back, friends. Welcome to the 2025 Super Bowl to be held at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. This game will mark the 8th time that the Caesars Superdome has hosted a Super Bowl. Last time was in 2013, and we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles taking each other to battle for the title on the gridiron. As regards the list of performers at the halftime, we have the rap megastar Kendrick Lamar taking the stage to perform at the Super Bowl 2025 halftime show, and will be a tremendous amount of enthusiasm surrounding Lamar's performance today at the Super Bowl. While you look forward to enjoying the Super Bowl Sunday, there has been further news of China imposing retaliatory tariffs on $14 billion worth of US goods as the trade war seems to have escalated. So that's on the economic front. Minutes after the US imposed 10% tariffs on Chinese imports last week, Beijing responded by launching an antitrust investigation into Google. China's finance ministry also announced new tariffs on American goods, including a 15% levy on coal and liquefied natural gas, and the 10% tariff on crude oil, farm equipment, large displacement vehicles, and pickup trucks. In a tit for tat to the US President Trump's tariff threats, China has imposed these retaliatory tariffs and looks to be like a $14 billion worth of US goods, so it is substantial. Beijing had, under the blanket tariffs that are imposed by the US, China's counter measures ranging from 10% to 15% levies target key American exports, including liquefied natural gas, coal, crude oil, farm equipment. So these are not blanket tariffs. These are on specific goods and services coming in from the United States. This approach of Beijing leaves room for potential negotiations to prevent a broader trade war. However, by Sunday's deadline, no agreement had been reached. And unless something reaches and gets announced at the Super Bowl, I think the chances of an agreement reaching look to be slim at this point of time. China's embassy in Washington confirmed that the tariffs took effect at 12:01 a.m. Beijing time on Monday. That is the same as 11:01 Sunday in Washington, D.C., according to reports. Starting February 10, therefore, China will impose 15% border tax on US coal and liquefied natural gas imports, alongside a 10% tariff on American crude oil, agricultural machinery, and large engine vehicles. Now, last week, Beijing's State Administration for Market Regulation said that the United States tech giant was suspected of violating the anti-monopoly law of the People's Republic of China. It has launched an investigation into Google in accordance with the law. As a result, the administration notified. The US behemoth's search engine and many of its services are blocked in mainland China, where the US internet titans have long struggled with doing business due to the Great Firewall that blocks politically sensitive content. Trump had said that the International Monetary Fund, which last month warned that a spike in protectionist policies could hit investment and disrupt supply chains across the world, said that it is in the interest of all to find constructive ways to resolve disagreements and enable trade. Capital Economics, a UK-based research firm, estimates that China's additional tariffs would apply to about $20 billion of annual imports compared with the $450 billion worth of Chinese goods subject to the Trump tariff that took effect at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Is this therefore the starting of a trade war which can only escalate in the days and weeks to come? Trump on Friday announced a plan to introduce reciprocal tariffs on other nations as well in the coming days to reshape the US's global trade relationships. While he did not specify which countries would be targeted, he suggested that it would be a broad effort that would also address US budget concerns. This could become a very, very bad situation. It could be just the beginning of the phase of the trade war, the first phase. And he said that he's in no hurry to speak to Chinese President Xi Jinping to try to diffuse a new trade war between the world's two largest economies, sparked by his sweeping 10% blanket tariff on all Chinese imports. Trump administration officials have also reiterated that he wants China to stem the flow of the deadly drug fentanyl. Beijing-based experts, however, deny fentanyl is an issue that can easily be addressed. China has already been cooperating with the United States, according to Chinese officials. So here we stand, friends. Is this a beginning of a trade war? Well, I believe that it is definitely cannot be ruled out. There will be negotiations, but time to time you will see that the markets, stock markets across the world could be on edge as they come to terms with this retaliatory tariffs by China, and again more retaliation from the United States. As the tariffs increase and retaliation increases, this can increase the price of the goods on both sides of the continent. This could therefore lead to more inflation, global inflation. In the era of rising inflation, it would be difficult to reduce interest rates, which the Federal Reserve would have otherwise liked to happen. Inflation will be coming roaring back again. In an era of rising inflation, the US dollar interest rates will not come down easily in the US, and therefore the dollar continues to be strong, and you'll find the US dollar index also being strong. This could be therefore detrimental to the currencies of emerging market currencies such as India and other Asian countries. And FII inflow, foreign institutional inflows into countries across the world could also be dramatically impacted, because you would not expect the foreigners to invest in a currency which is depreciating by the day. So all this will have a global effect on global financial markets. And to get to know more where the markets are headed from here, for the US markets, do join our Prime or Prime Plus Telegram groups. For the Indian markets, you can join the Premium Plus group, which gives you 10 to 12 days predictions in advance, plus good stock market, stock recommendations, good multi-baggers, and you can benefit them immensely by good momentum and good fundamentals that will accompany these stocks, well-researched and hard work done by our Art of Investing team. For all this, you can WhatsApp us on 982-086-1044. Alternatively, you can email us at globalmoneyinvestor@gmail.com. Happy investing and have a great week ahead. Take care. Bye-bye. And enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday.